Little Bobby came into the kitchen where his mother was making dinner. His birthday was coming up and he thought this was a good time to tell his mother what he wanted. Mom, I wanted bike for my birthday. Little Bobby was a bit of a troublemaker. He had gotten into trouble at school and at home. Bobby's mother asked him if he thought he deserved to get a bike for his birthday.
The duck and the kangaroo. Said the duck to the kangaroo, good gracious. How you hope over the fields and the water to have if you never told stuff. My life is a bore in the nested one, and I long to go out in the world behind. I wish I could hope like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing, but yet I hold out the long day through. Over the land and over the sea, please take me a ride. Oh, do, said the duck to the kangaroo.
He of course thought he did. Bobby's mother wanted Bobby to reflect on his behavior over the last year and said, go to your room, Bobby, and think about how you have behaved with that letter to God and tell him that you deserve a bike for your birthday. Little Bobby stumped up the steps to his room, Jessie his pet dog, Bobby thought for some time and sat down to write a letter to God.
The second said that while he had been coming to school on previous day, someone had told him that there would no school. He had gone back home. The headmistress replied that if he was going to listen to every soul of it, so said there would no school. He deserved to be told always. Why did he not come to school and verify? No answer. The punishment was
Any part of your body, a full-blooded cobra. All of us felt silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. It was a hot summer night about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that the rats and I shared the room. I took out of my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table.
Little Bobby came into the kitchen where his mother was making dinner. His birthday was coming up and he thought he was a go to the tell his mother what he wants. Mom, I want a bike for my birthday. Little Bobby was a bit of a troublemaker. He had gotten into trouble at school and at home. Trouble at school and home. Bobby's mother asked him if he thought he deserved to get a bike for his birthday.
Homework and historically being given to students to reinforce what they are learned at school and ultimately to help them learn the material better. However, too much homework is not in. Homework is historically being given to students to reinforce what they are learned at school and ultimately to help them learn the material better. However, too much homework is not helpful and can be counterproductive, which is amount of time spent on completing homework in day-to-day is social parameter and it limits their participation in sports or other activities. The amount of homework a teacher has to give a student should be
Random with the assessment or card himself from many parts of your body to murder cobra. All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing next we began about the day and the doctor continued discussing.
Through night, his palms were sweating. He needed a towel to dry his head. A glass of ice water quenched his thirst, but hardly cooled his intense City. The AstroTurf we set out on was as hot as the competition. He faced today at the National Junior Olympic. The pole was set at 17 feet, that was 3 inches higher than his personal best. Michael Stone confirmed the most challenging day of the pole vaulting career. The stand were still filled with about 20,000 people. Even thought the final race had ended on over to earlier.
Success and failure are the same wavelength. Success and failure are parts of anybody's life. The key is self-belief and performing constantly in tough conditions. VVS Lakshman tells VV Subramaniam, one of the finest players in contemporary cricket, has called it a day. For someone who delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance with the willow for 16 long years in Test cricket, Vangipurapu Venkata Sai Lakshman announced his retirement at a crowded media conference in Hyderabad, ahead of the 2 Test series against New Zealand. The 37-year-old star batsman, who was part of the fabulous batting lineup which helped India become the #1 Test team, shares his experience and thoughts in an exclusive interview with Sportstar.